I wake up every day as flesh and bones, humbled alone, weak on my own. Lord, you love me bare and natural. You meet me where I am.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to another video with your girl, Sha-Von. Welcome back, and thank y'all for joining me for another video. I appreciate it. Thank y'all so much. I hope y'all are all doing well. I know y'all are busy. Y'all got things to do. Y'all got places to go, jobs to job, you know, W-2s to get. I understand that. And spending a couple minutes out of your day with me makes me so extremely happy. Thank you, because you don't have to do it, but I appreciate it. So let me just first start off by saying, if you hear any noise in the background, the dogs are here downstairs. I just gave them it's like a cookie bone. It's a cookie, so they are chewing on that. So I do apologize if you hear that in the background, but you know, got to keep them. They're like babies. You got to give them stuff to kind of keep them quiet while you get your stuff done. So anyway, I am just thankful for today. I got up, I got dressed. Y'all know I done been to the gym. I done been to Dollar Tree. I've been to Aldi. I've done another coat in the hallway and a first coat on certain parts as well. I spent some time with Ayana today. It's been a day. It's been a day already, and I'm appreciative of that. Before I go any further, I want to tell you today's affirmation. So happy April 2nd. Today's affirmation. Today I take control of my future by creating a clear plan for my life. My vision is crystal clear, and I know exactly what I want to achieve. With determination and faith, I follow my path, refusing to give up no matter the challenges I face. Storms may come, obstacles may rise, but I remain steadfast, knowing that every step forward brings me closer to my dreams. I trust in my journey, believe in my abilities, and I stay committed to making my vision a reality. So I really hope y'all get something out of that daily affirmation. Yes, I really do. And when it says my vision is crystal clear, even if your vision isn't crystal clear, okay, take some time to write down even like 3 things that you want to accomplish this year, okay? That's 3 things you want to accomplish. And then write down 3 steps that it'll take to get to each goal. So let's say I want to lose 25 pounds. So number 1, I want to start eating a low carb diet. I want to walk for at least 30 minutes a day. And I want to go to sleep at least an hour earlier than I normally do. Okay, that's number 1. So for each goal, write down 3 things that you want to achieve this year, and then 3 mini goals to getting to that goal. Okay. Yes. And also, again, believe in yourself. Follow your path. Don't give up. Everybody faces challenges, guys. Whether you are rich or poor, okay, if you are a man or a woman, if you have kids or you don't, if you are married or you're single, I mean, everyone faces challenges in their home life, in their work life, in their friendships and relationships. There are challenges as well. But yeah, so don't think that just because, you know, people with more money don't face challenges. They do. People with less money face challenges. The goal is to not give up. The goal is to overcome the challenges, face the challenges and obstacles, and get past them, basically. Okay? Get past them. So anyway, I am painting this window over here and this door. That's the door to the basement. So I'm giving this a coat of paint. I'm also going to be doing a little bit more. I actually started working. Well, I'm about to start working on the steps, but I did start working on the door. So that is a big thing too. But I will be getting to the sanding of the steps is like one of the last things that I'm going to do. One of the last things, guys. So once I get to that, then we about 90% done, to be honest with you. So I'm almost done with downstairs, and then I'll focus back on upstairs. And that way, because I think I was just stretching myself a little bit too much. So I'm trying to be really diligent about making sure that everything gets at least 2 coats, that I am taking my time. I am going to go back and touch up spots where I get like black paint I'm going to touch that up with the Pegasus, the white paint. So there are a few things that I am going to have to do, but I'm taking my time. I really want this to be as clean looking as possible. There are a few spots that I noticed a couple drips, so I'm gonna go and sand those down, wipe those off, of course, and then repaint them, which should only need like a coat or two, basically. But it's like little spots that I noticed. You probably wouldn't notice them in the camera. I would really have to point them out to you. But there are a few spots that I want to get. So here I am going to try to make this little area over here, since it is like a coved ceiling. I tried to make it straight with this like card. It did not work. It did not work. And I was like, crap. Close, but no cigar. Okay. I did go back and I touched it up. And then again, once everything dries, because I did 2 coats, I am going to touch up some spots with the white paint, and you won't even notice it. I notice it, but you won't notice it. Okay. So that little area is going to get some blinds. It's going to, I don't know if it'll get curtains, but definitely going to get some blinds in that area for sure. Right now, it's just a little section where we hang up our coats and keep the cat litter and stuff over there in that section. But I do want to make that like a little moment of its own. I definitely want to make that a moment of its own.
I look up to you in all I do. You're my example of perfection. To be pleasing in your sight is my sole goal in this life. But there's no pressure to be perfect. Perfect you are. Perfect you are. So I don't have to be perfect. Perfect you are.
I do wish I had another place to put the cat litter, but unfortunately I don't. The bathroom downstairs the cat litter box is too big. I have 2 cats, so the cat litter box is a little too big. And then I didn't want to put it in the basement. I don't want to do that, even though the cats go in and out through the basement. I'm going to spray paint that cat door that we have on the door. It came like that with the house. But I am going to spray paint it black so you won't, or I can just order one off of Amazon. But I'm afraid if I order one off of Amazon, the way they cut the hole in that door, I'm afraid it's not going to fit. So then I'm going to have to make some more cuts in that door and all of that. And that might just be I don't know if I want to do that. Let's be honest. So and there's nothing wrong with the cat door. Of course, it works perfectly fine. It's just ugly, cream ugly. It needs to be cleaned really good, and I'm going to spray paint it, and I think it'll be fine. Done. Okay. But yeah, so I'm painting this basement door so that everything looks cohesive and, in order, and it just looks so good. It looks so freaking good.
No mistake could break us apart. You're super to my natural. You're extra to my ordinary flaws. Hold my hand through it all. Forgive me every time I fall.
I am telling myself to take it slow, because when you start to rush, you start to make more mistakes, and we don't want that. We do not want that. So I am just taking it slow, guys. I've been painting for, I don't know, maybe like an hour and a half. I took a little break. I'll go back again and paint over it. And you know what else I noticed? That I have this light, which I'll show you. I'm going to record it, and I'm going to go around the black trim and everything. And that is going to hopefully shine a light on any spots that I may have missed, because with the naked eye, I feel like everything looks good with the 2 or 3 coats that I've done so far. But I just want to make sure, because I don't want, after I get done, I'm like, oh my gosh, I see a spot, because I don't want to go back and do that. And I think if I shine a light on it and I kind of just take my time and go over it with the light, it'll show me any spots that may need like a little bit of touch up, So anyway, that's the plan. That's the goal, to do that, just to make sure. But everything has gotten like too some places 3 coats, and I think it looks good. I think it looks good. Now, I will say that I should have got my primer tinted, and I know better. I know better. I should have did that. I don't know why I didn't, but I should have. I think I was being lazy because I was tired, and I'm like, I'll just buy the primer and keep it moving. But I do recommend, so if you're doing a dark color in your home, use a tinted primer. If you're doing a bright white or a cream or a lighter color, a pink or whatever, then use a white primer. I mean, that's perfectly fine. But you can get your primers tinted. It makes things so much easier, okay? Because the white was just popping through with the black. It really was. So I'm trying to make sure that I get all of those areas. And I am using a roller. I'm using a brush and a roller. Several people ask me if I plan on getting a spray gun, which I do. But y'all do know that the spray gun has a lot of overspray, and I would have had to tape up everything to get this done. And I don't mind the hand painting. It is taking much longer. A spray gun will get things done quicker, but I don't know if I would have used a spray gun for this hallway project because I just feel like I would have had to like tape every little thing, although I probably could have sprayed everything down in like 20 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, I am painting this beadboard with 2 coats, and I'm thinking about doing a 3rd coat, but I'm not sure if I need it. And yeah, we're just chugging along, guys, chugging along. It is pouring down, raining outside, and whenever it starts to rain like this, like rain, I always plug in my devices because I want to make sure that they have enough charge just in case we lose power. Isn't that the worst when you lose power? I'd just be thinking like back in the day when they had lanterns and everything, and you ain't really have to worry about that. But now all the things that we take for granted, like clicking on the light, water, flushing the toilet, using the dishwasher if you have it, like the little amenities that we have, it's just so convenient. It's so convenient. Or like getting in a tub and taking a shower. It's the worst after the girls wash their hair and they clog up the tub and I got to go and unclog it. That's the worst. It's like little things like that. But those little amenities are so freaking awesome. They're so awesome. Like, who would have thought that people had to go outside to outhouses, like not have indoor plumbing? That is so hard to believe. That is so hard to believe. Or telephones. Like before, remember, your telephone was plugged into the wall and you had to talk up against the wall. You may be able to get a longer cord and drag it in your room, possibly. But then we got the cordless phones, okay? And sometimes you had to put it on a charger. And then the cell phones, things have come such a long way. They have come such a long way.
What could he do for me? I told him that my love is free. But can you match me? I can do it all for myself. Want you, but really don't need help. So can you match me? I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king. If I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. La 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 la. La 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 la. Lux. La 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 la. La 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 la. I'm serving rich Auntie Chloe B. I know my job is a blessing, but if you pay me. Rocks on my wrist, fur on my feet, setting the table.
So now I'm going to start working on the door, and the owners before me, or whoever was in this house before me, it looks like they had like they hung up curtains or something, because there's a lot of holes, and I'm gonna show y'all a close-up. I put that what is it, window film on the windows, which I always hated, but it served its purpose basically. And I got that from Home Depot for like $35, $40, and yes, I was using it. I didn't like it after I got it put up. I'm like, oh, I hate this so much. But like I said, I paid like $35, $40 for it, and yeah, your girl was gonna use it. Okay, definitely. Now, after I get done doing this door, I have a new idea of what I want to do for the door. We'll see how it plays out. I was looking on Amazon, and I'm thinking about ordering something for the door. We'll see. But I did take that down. I put some painter's tape up, and then I'm going to put some of the like painter's paper on the window just to cover it up, because when I paint, I want to make sure that I don't get too much paint on the window, although you can just scrape it off. I'm just trying to avoid that any way that I can. I'm just trying to be more cognizant of prep. Like, I'm trying to make sure that I prep correctly to make it easier for me. So I'm just putting up this paper. I'm gonna tape it up really quickly, and then I'm going to move on to patching up the door.
Baby, come eat. I like luxury. I like fancy things. Shine on my body. Live like royalty. Treat you like a king if I trust, but you must be worthy of the crown. I'm not just anybody, born to live in luxury. I work too hard on my luxury. We come so far, boy. Luxury. Cover these scars and diamonds. Luxury. Every day I'm alive, it's giving lux, yeah.
So beautiful people, I need to start working on the door. I'm going to patch these holes. This hole, it's not a hole, it's like a notch that's taken out. This one, and then there's holes up there where I guess they hung curtains. There's some stuff over here. Again, I'm getting new locks, but I am going to patch this over here. And then, oh, and down here at the bottom, I'm gonna do all of that. If you're wondering why, this is from the liquid sandpaper. Don't worry about that. When you paint over it, it disappears, so it's not a big deal. Oh, and then here's some holes here. So I'm gonna start filling it with the with the plastic wood, and let that dry for a couple days. So I did all of this yesterday, and I did get up because I let it dry overnight, and I did put some more wood filler right here in this spot. Like, I completely covered this up and kind of made it look like it is seamless now. I couldn't do that at first because the wood filler is really soft, so it's kind of hard to mold. I could have done it with like wood putty or something like that, but this is fine too. So like I said, when I got up this morning, after I got the twins off to school, I went and I patched up some more areas, which I'll show you at the end of the video just so you can see completely. I'll just give you a quick little glimpse of it. But yeah, so I went back over it and I filled in some more spots to make sure that it is completely filled in. And I did put some more wood filler down here to make it more square, like to have a square. So when I sand it, I'm going to make sure that both sides are even, so that it looks like there was never any issues. But I had to let this dry a little bit so that I can put some more on top of it, if that makes sense. So like I said, I'll show y'all that in a moment. Well, at the end of the video. So here I'm just patching this up. It looks like I'm assuming they had an animal, a dog or something, and it chewed on the door. But it is able to be fixed. And now I'm going to do a second coat. So I don't know if y'all was able to see that, like how the white was popping through. This might be the third coat on here. I'm not even sure anymore. I'm really not. But I did go over the entire door frame with another coat. And over here, I'm doing another coat as well. And guess what? I just did a third coat over here. So I know for a fact that I've done 3 coats on the door jambs, or what are they called? The entryway, the entryway part. I know I've done 3 coats on that. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Now my gallon of paint is almost gone. So I know I'm gonna need another gallon of paint for upstairs. And that paint was, I think it was like almost maybe $35 or $36 with tax for the paint. So I'll just get another one of those maybe in another week or so. Whenever I start painting upstairs, I'm not rushing to get to it right now, but I do want to get it done. I do want to get it done. I also need to, I'm going to touch up all the white trim in the living room and dining room as well. And also in the kitchen, like just not the kitchen, but around the entryway going into the kitchen. I'm going to touch up all of the trim in those areas too, because I want to make sure that looks nice and crisp as well. You know, just little projects to keep your house looking fresh and nice, basically. So anyway, I am just doing my second coat on here, and then I'm going to move on to like the steps area.
When I go with confidence, when I go to roll our hips and take a sip on it, take a trip on it. When I go, you can go slow, wind it up all night. Baby, take your time, let me know what I want. When you turn me around, what I want. When the neighbors yell turn down, we keep it going like bum bum bum.
So this little area right here, I did do another coat on here and it looks really good. I don't think I need a third coat in this area. Excuse me. But it does look really, really good with the second coat. And then I still need to sand the banister. There's a few things that I need to do. Y'all know that. Anyway, I'm just trying to get it done as quickly as possible so that I can move on with some other things in my life. I went to Walmart and I did a grocery haul, which again, I'm still waiting to get that approved. But I did a grocery haul. And then also today I got a few things from Aldi, just a few. I mean, I might have spent like $40, if that, from Aldi. But yeah, I'm just trying to make sure. I want to clean out my refrigerator. I want to organize, like I want to clean out the cabinets. I haven't wiped those out in a couple months, so I do want to do that. For some reason, like your utensils, where you put your utensils, sometimes it gets little crumbs and stuff. So there's a few things that I still want to do around the house. So I definitely want to get this kind of wrapped up or almost done so that I can continue to do some stuff, a little bit of decluttering and things like that in the house as well, because it needs to be done, okay? Because it needs to be done. But yeah, I'm just taking my time. I am using the roller. What I noticed too is that sometimes I'll put too much paint on the roller, and that's when I would get those drips. So I'm trying really hard to make sure that I roll the paint roller and not have too much paint on the roller. That's just a tip for you guys. Thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all in tomorrow's video. It is coming along. Your girl is going to get ready to cook. The kids should be home very soon. So I'm going to be making them a quick dinner so that they can enjoy some tacos. Yay. I haven't had tacos in a minute either.